is very even. Zerg has a little bit more, actually a lot more harvesters. Wow, this is mad, more harvesters. And I guess that the Terran player only works out with it because of the mules, and now probably he's saving his what is called energy for the mules for this expansion, because he's got the high yield as well now, and this will give him a lot of minerals as well. So both players are kind of turtling up, or rather, they are actually not turtling, they're doing some fancy stuff. And I see some infestors, they get like charged up with the psi abilities, and they have really cool stuff. I mean, they can immobilize the Terran, which is insanely important against those M&M hordes. Without it, Ego pretty much don't, at least in my opinion. I'm not a Zerg player, but I've seen a lot of HD Starcraft's commentaries, and from what I've seen and heard, this really is a cool ability. This Infested Terra, I really underuse ability, but that I believe is a cool one. Oh, another expansion for the Zerg. That is really going for the economy. But as I wanted to say, Infested Terra ability, it is underused, but in my opinion, it should be used, because imagine those infestors spawning like billions and ginormous amounts. Wait, did I say, sorry, I mean that they cost 20 psi. And this music sounds so crappy, I cannot believe. Anyway, those Infested Terrans are weakened at the Marines, but they still can do some damage, and can be really useful if you have a big amount of infestors and you already use the other abilities. And the last one is, where is it? Neural Parasite. Perhaps you remember the Dark Archons from Starcraft 1. This ability is kind of similar, except that it works for how long? It was, where is it? I do not see it written anywhere. It works for some kind of amount of time. I believe it was 5 or 10 seconds. I think 10. And it only works on... No, it actually works on every unit, but for 10 seconds, which makes it kinda change the ability from Starcraft 1, which is a cool idea to give it to Zerg, I must say. And makes them actually very powerful if you can get the technology from other races. Meanwhile, as you can see, the income definitely in favor of Die. Die wants his opponent to die and gets a huge amount of those resources. Meanwhile, as you can see, oh my, Die, I mean, Muslim is going for another expansion as well. Those guys really do not want to fight under their shoot. They have a huge amount of economy. And let's have a quick look. This is a slow game, I must say, actually, but we'll have to live with that. I never watched replays before casting them, so I cannot tell. Anyway, as you can see, let's have a quick look at the army. 5 medevacs, nice amount for 27 marines and 20 fry. Yeah, let's fry those marauders. Yeah, this is a nice idea. 3 marauders. While the Zerg has 22 hydros, 37 roaches, a couple of corruptors that he may want to morph into the broodlords, that got nerfed by the way in the patch, but this is not the patch once again. A lot of Zerglings. Actually, he's got a huge army, but from the other side, let's compare it in the... Oh, actually, this is lagging. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do anything with that. But let's have the... Oh! Level 3 upgrade coming up for the Terran. Level 3, another level 3 upgrade for the Terran. Hunter Seeker missile being researched. So we are going to see some Ravens. While the Zerg is researching the speed upgrade for their Zerglings. Also, I can see the Ground Carpets level 2, which is going to make those Raiders even more powerful. And this allows the overlords to transport units, I believe. Meanwhile, what Corvette reactor? This is probably some upgrade for the whatever it was called. I do not really remember. I never played Terran, and I didn't stand, to be honest, against them too long. Actually, I did once, but it was only against M&M. And how did I win it, by the way? I don't know. And there we go, Broodlords coming on the production stats. None of them is ready, but where are they? Auto CV, yeah, we see those lovely little bloops of poo that are not so lovely. And was it just me or there was no sound effect? Strange. Anyway, those Broodlords, they are not buffed in this patch, remember, so they do mess with the AI of Terran a lot. I mean, they are firing a unit instead of an attack, which makes those Marines pretty much impossible to get to the Blood Red and to kill him. He's way more powerful than anything, I must say, allowing the Zerg player to get Broodlords way too often means that you are going to die. I have encountered them only once. I was very well prepared. I had some hard counters that got demolished by the Broodlords, and I only won because it was some kind of stalemate. What was that? Oh, some Chris. Oh, is this a planetary fortress in the middle of nowhere? Excuse me? I have two explanations for this. Number one, Marcin doesn't know that the planetary fortress cannot move after you build it, and he wanted to move it with his army and he failed. Number two, he wanted some extra protection and made a planetary fortress in the middle of nowhere. Which can be a nice idea, I must say, if because this is really next to the choke point, and we are going to see some missile turrets that got nerfed as well. So, actually semi-nerfed, semi-buffed. And there we see our first real encounter, and it seems like the Terran is having a major advantage. What is this? Come on, get away. Though, yeah, there we go, some overheads coming in, going to creep the opponent, no, but there we see the Furniture Grow, whatever it's called, doing some terrible damage, as some other commentator would say, and wow, this is a demolish right here. Terran player really did not use this planet fortress into the fight, and it really should have. It had the stimpaks, but he still has master. He still has a lot of those marauders, and he is actually still able to come back to the game. But wait, look at that! There is actually a single overlord spawning creep over here, simply to disallow the Terran to, you know, produce any units on this area. I mean buildings. Meanwhile, this is actually kind of slowish, I must say. I cannot check well out the blue brothers, whatever. And I'm actually waiting for some action to happen, because we definitely need some. Excuse me, can I see? Oh, those are units. Production? I do not think we need it anymore. Pretty much everything is researched. The sec are getting even more upgrades though. Oh, this is going to be incredible.